Oh, there we are, team. It sure does. It sure does, Jackie. I was just outside and left foot. Hopefully you can see me, but left foot rolling over that bar or ball, whatever you have. Feet are tender this morning. Oh, good. Thanks, Lise. Took a little longer today, so I couldn't tell. You almost caught me sipping my coffee. We are using a roller for a small portion of today. So if you have a roller, great. If not, you can just stretch while you wait for us to wrap that part up. And then roll on the outside rim. And then roll to the inside rim. This doesn't seem like a stretch song. I must have I feel like we've had the first 4 songs and you've only heard 2, but seem like heartbreak, little bitter heartbreak. And then dig into the heel. And then roll into the arch. I know, and the first one was Trader, the first one you guys heard. And then the 2 before that, I can't remember, but they were also not over their heartbreak. And then ball of the foot, pinky toe to the big toe. And then full foot. Hopefully it's coming. I'm really hoping for the next song. It's always a surprise. The order flips, they move things around a little bit, and then step the left foot on the floor. That foot should kind of melt into the ground, and then we have the right foot to address, and then start to roll your right foot over the bar. Interestingly, though, I did just listen to Miley Cyrus on Heart to Heart, Kevin Hart's new wine and visit with people of interest, and listening to her childhood was interesting. And slide to the outside rim of the foot. And then slide to the inside rim. The dogs are like, why are we locked up? Why don't we get to stretch today? Oh, here we go. Yes, she sure did. And then dig into the heel. But I never watched, I was like ahead of Hannah Montana. Sip, sip, drip, drip. I think he just said, shut your trap. It's not very nice. There it is. And arch. But so in Hannah Montana, is she, not only when you're acting, you're pretending to be someone different, but then she was being herself and being someone different as part of a gig. Like, it was just complicated listening to her try to explain how that kind of is hard to process in your head. Because people would want her to go out as Hannah Montana and not as Miley, and it was weird that it wasn't written for her to be Miley on the show and then Ball of the Foot. And then it just ended up working for her to be Miley into Hannah Montana on the show. And so then that made it like a kind of a weird switch out to go into real life, where then you're also Miley, but people want you to be Hannah Montana. It was interesting. And then Full Foot. Right? On such a very important topic. Very relevant. Now step your right foot onto the floor, compare it to your left. Those feet, again, should kind of connect into the earth a little bit better than they did before. Then I'm going to do my calf roll out on my roller. You can do it on either ball or bar, whatever you're using, or you could do the calf stretch against the wall. And then from there, you take your left leg and start to roll the calf over. You can use your right leg as a kickstand. That's going to make it a little bit less deep tissue. You could do 2 at a time, or you could stack it. Now, because we're not going to take the time to go into external rotation and internal, just kind of move around so that you're getting the different portions of that calf. Right above the Achilles, right above the ankle, right under the knee. Big breath in. As you exhale, switch. Take that right leg, place it over. Same thing, you can use your left leg as a kickstand. You can continue with both on there, or you can stack it. What's it going to be next? Do we continue our romantic session? Let's see. Oh, pretty somber. Big breath in. As you exhale, go ahead and come off that roller. Now we're going to go into the left glute to IT band. So as you take your roller, you could use a ball as well. So as you go over that, again, you're trying to get the glute to relax. So you have to pay attention to that. It'll grip and not let you in. You're trying to let go of the glute contraction as you roll over that. This is the one where we were talking about, like, the different, how the muscle gets kind of bound up and knotted. You'll feel it kind of like thunk, like over. And see if you can go smaller and then kind of knead into the meat of that muscle. So I started writing songs, I started writing stories. Something about that glory just always seems to go me. Cause only those I really love will never be alone. And then, yeah, that means we have worked it a lot. Oh, thank you. And then as we roll forward, so we're going to come into that IT band on that left leg. Oh. Hey, buddy. You've already had your goat's milk. Now, it is a very, like, you know you're on it when you're on it. So if you don't feel a little discomfort and tension in that, move forward or back on that bottom leg. You can make it harder by stacking that top leg. It should be easy to find without that extra weight. What's up, honey? What do you need, sweetie? Oh man. That feels great. Inhale. As you exhale, go ahead and scoot over to the right glute. I'm going to let fire stuff out, but continue to roll out that right glute. It's like, I want the option, but I don't know. Okay, you keep thinking about it. I'll just be right over here waiting. Oh, escape artist. That's not fair to Gracie when you do that. Right? I feel like that's just maybe proving a point this morning. Fair. Fair. She locked out of there, honey? Is she trying to get back in there? She escapes and comes on this side, and then she can't get back. If you're so smart, she can like finagle and push the gate if it's not latched, but she can't pull the gate. She's not there yet. And then Fire Sauce is just like, I'll just jump over it. I think today's theme is a little bit more on the sad side. We'll have to, what do we have? We have 3, we'll call it 4 to 1. 1 romantic, 4 heartbreak. And then roll into that IT band team. If you need more time on the glutes, take it. Otherwise, just for time's sake, we're going to come into that IT band. To brace myself. Right under the hip, right above the knee, team. Big breath in. You'll notice your body wants to grip that quad. Try and let it go, even if you roll either smaller or slower. Let it go, let the weight fall into your roller or the ball. And go ahead and come off that roller now. We're going to you can use the roller or whatever you want. Sounds like it, right? I think that's the microwave door. I mean, I don't think. I know it is, but I think that's what you're referring to. If I had to do a name that noise. Now, as we lay down, feel the back gap. So from your tailbone to the next point of contact, the height and the length. So you just want to pay attention to the before and after so that we can feel how productive we're being. And then bend the knees, lift your hips, set the roller, ball, or stuffy under your tailbone, whatever you're using. Lengthen out the legs. Whew. Now, again, because my roller is taller than the ball and firmer than the ball I use, this stretch is more extreme for my hip flexors. If that's the same for you, breathe into it. That's a cupboard. Bend the knees. This is a fun game. Bend the knees, let them open up. They're gonna want to grip. Breathe and let them go. Here we go. So now I think we're 42. Oh, I think it kind of is. Maybe subconsciously, but I think it definitely is.
Let me call me when, or text me between. We have to come back before you leave. Or are you going to be 12? I don't.
We're going to leave at 11:40.
Are you going anywhere before the 20%?
Yep, at 9.
Oh, okay.
I'll text you. Ben leaves for camp today, and we're trying to. Did you escape again? She in here? Yep. It's not fair that you leave your sister. Now heel toe your feet out. Let the knees drop in. This is a chill. This is a chill one. Just have to lay here. Good. No kisses. There you go. Just lay there. Nope. She's like, then I'm out. If no kisses, then I'm out. Now she's not going to be able to get back in with her sister. You're just stuck with me. Ooh. Inhale. As you exhale, heel toe your feet to neutral. Lift one knee up at a time, and then let the knees hang in and open.
Disconnected.
She's stepping on my phone. What's happening? Oh, that's helpful. That's actually helpful right there, Hope. You stay right there. That's good. That's good for the soul. Inhale. As you exhale, close the legs, straighten the legs, flex the feet. Gracie, you can come, honey. Gracie, you can come. Open the legs. Inhale. As you exhale, close the legs, bend the knees, and open. Inhale. Exhale, close, straighten, and open. One more time. Close the legs, bend to the knees. I know, honey. Can you push the door open? What was that? Did Timmy fall in a well? See, she's trying to tell us something, but I think it's more like, no fair, Mom. Close the legs, straighten the legs, hands on the hamstrings, or the calves, or the feet. I'll come get you, honey. Just hang tight. Lift the head if you want. Inhale. Exhale, open the legs. Take the hands, press out. And then slide around the outside, pull the feet towards the floor. Inhale. Exhale, close the legs, bend the knees. Set one foot down at a time. Lift your hips, remove the ball or roller, roll down, lengthen the legs, and establish your after. So whatever that back gap feels like after, the before and after, if it's a big contrast, that back is super tight. If it's small, then you had a good week. That's great. Now, this is the one where you'll put your ball at the sternum. So we're going to use the roller the long way, or you put it the short way across the sternum, like we do with the ball. So once you do that, you're laying so that the spine is supported. You can straighten the legs, especially if you don't have a dog right there annoying. And take the arms, reach them up, try and get your back so that it's either around or over that roller or ball, and then open the arms out to the side. Now hang and breathe there for a second. I'm gonna let it be fair so that Grace isn't stuck. Honey, you're so good. Big breath in. As you exhale, hug the arms, right arm over the top of the left. I love you, Gracie. I love you, Gracie. You're such a good girl. Thank you for being so good with your boundaries. Big breath in. As you exhale, unwrap, take the arms over and behind so you're like a Y. Big breath in. As you exhale, sweep the arms around the outside and then hug the left arm on top. I feel like this might feel a little dangerous. I'm going to soften my knees. Oh, yes, so good. I guess I should keep my abs in tight the whole time. Arms overhead. Inhale. As you exhale, sweep the arms around the outside. Hug the right arm on top. Unwrap. Use chasing my hands. Oh, another bitter song. Circle. Hug the left arm on top. This just goes to show there's a lot of heartache, huh? And over. Very relatable. Inhale. Exhale, circle. Now you're going to roll yourself up off the ball or roller. Take the roller out from underneath and come into a hand and knee position. Dig the toes into the floor. Lift your tailbone. Inverted V down dog. Float your right leg. Pull your right leg into pigeon. Now, the science of it is we should be just a little bit more limber after our rollout and back stretch. So hopefully we can go just a little bit deeper into our flow. Inhale. Exhale, option to drop. It's gonna feel fast. If you wanna sit in something longer, go for it. Push into the hands, dig into your left toes. Pull that right foot into that neutral lunge position, lift up. Left toes turn out, reach the right hand forward, left hand back. Take that left hand down for that right hand down to the floor, left hand to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, straighten your right leg. Soften that right knee, lift up and back. No. Inhale. Exhale, spiral down. Heel toe back to pigeon. Big breath in. Exhale, option to come all the way down. Inhale. Exhale, hands come back under the shoulders. Dig the left toes into the floor. Hop up into that low lunge. Lift up, turn your left toes out. Arms in opposition. Right hand down, left hand up. Straighten that right knee. And bend the right knee, come up, reach up and back behind you. Inhale. Exhale, spiral down. One more time, come into pigeon. Hands up or drop it. I know it's our triple pigeon day. I love you. Inhale. As you exhale, press into your hands. Dig into those left toes, pop back up. Lift up, turn your left foot out, reach. Right hand down. Straighten that right knee. Soften it, lift up, reach back. Big deep breath in. As you exhale, spiral back down. Square up your left toes, step back into a high hover, drop into a low hover, press through, drop those hips. Oh, thanks, Lise. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Left foot floats. And pull that through to pigeon. Now, you know the set, so now we have 3 rounds in a pretty medium pace flow, but you could also just do one and hang out here for a few minutes and then choose to go into that triangle stretch when you feel good and hang out there. Inhale. Exhale, push into your hands. Dig the right toes into the floor. Pop the left foot up. Lift up. Right toes turned out. Reach into that lunge. Abdominals nice and strong. Take that left hand down, right hand up. Straighten that left leg. Soften it. Lift up and back. Reach back behind you. Lean into that. So you want to make sure that we're not popping this back. Press. Inhale. I feel like I have wood chips in my hair. Exhale. Spiral down. Go ahead and square up that left or that right foot. Left foot, heel toes over, back into pigeon. Crawl forward. With each set, we're trying to get just a little bit deeper into that. Inhale. Exhale, press into the hands, dig the right toes into the floor, back up into triangle, turn your left toes out, or right toes out, lean in. Left hand down, right hand up. Straighten that left leg. Soften that left knee, lift up, reach back. And what's cool is you should see like a progression with it. Just bring another toy in, yeah. And then spiral down, which that always feels good. Square up that left foot, heel toe for the last time. Heel toe your right or left foot over, lean in. Big breath in. Hey, Casey, Now press into your hands. As you press into your hands, dig your right toes into the floor, pop up into triangle. Turn your right toes out, lunge. Reach your left hand down. And you just melt right there. Straighten that left leg. Inhale. Exhale, bend to the left, lift up, reach behind. Inhale. Exhale, spiral back down. Square up your right toes, step back, high hover, low hover, press through. Set the knees down, sink back into child's pose. Bow your head. Walk your hands back. Now as you walk your hands back, flip yourself over so you're back onto your back. Make sure your ball or roller is handy. Bend the knees, arms come up, arms come out, drop the knees to the right. Look over the left shoulder, option to press that thigh down. Ouch. Inhale. Exhale, switch. I love Andy Grammer. Inhale. Exhale, bring the knees back to center. Now set your feet down, lift your hips, put your ball or your roller back under your tailbone. My roller disappeared. Straighten your legs, and as promised, we wrap with that back stretch one more time. Around again, it comes around again. Bend the knees, bring them in. Open. Close, straighten, flex, and open. Close, bend, and open. Close, straighten, open. One more time, close, bend, open. And close, open, small little kicks. Point your feet. Flex. And open, press out. And pull in. A rock. Said Charlie Brown, I got a rock. And close the legs, bend the knees. 1 foot at a time, set it down. Lift your hips, roll your back down. Roll yourself up to seated. Grab on behind the knees and pull back. If you need more extension, do this one instead. It's all good. Now let go of that. Rotate over, hands and knees. Dig your toes in. Lift the hips. Walk your hands back as you dangle whatever stress you can let go of. Whether that's physical, mental, emotional, release what you don't need. And then slowly roll all the way up. Squeeze your glutes. The song always seems so slow when we listen to it here. Tighten the abs. Roll the shoulders back and down. Big deep breath in, arms up. And exhale one more time. Big breath in. And exhale. Give yourselves a hand. Excellent job today, you guys. Thank you so much for being here with one another and with me. I hope that even if it's just for a moment, we can let the stuff that's on our mind kind of go for a second while we work through some body work. Yay, Jackie. Thank you. And I feel like no matter what, even if we just come together and say hi, then that's still a win. Aw, thanks, Chelsea. I sure love you guys. Have a great Sunday, and I will see you tomorrow.